Speaker, a few honourable members in this debate have mentioned the record of the last government. So I think it's worth putting on the record that under the last government there were 4 million jobs created, youth unemployment halved, 1 million more disabled people moved into work. But sadly, under this government, we've already seen unemployment rise every single month they've been in office. They're going to have the record that every Labour government has had of leaving unemployment higher than they inherited. And the number of people on health and sickness benefits is increasing significantly. Under this government, 5,000 people every day are being signed onto long-term sickness benefits, which is a doubling from the rate pre-COVID. Simply put, our welfare system is not sustainable nor fair. It's not fair for taxpayers, and it's not fair for people who are left on benefits without the support that they need. Yet Labour members opposite have blocked welfare reforms, and the Prime Minister and Chancellor clearly lack the backbone to get on with this urgent work. The Chancellor's panicked speech this morning underlined that serious welfare reform is not any part of their agenda. But it should be common cause across the House that we understand the value and dignity of work. The moral case for change mentioned in our motion could not be clearer. We must protect the vulnerable and help those who can work to get the support in order to do so. Because work is not just about pay, it's about the pride, it's about the personal responsibility, it's about the health benefits that come from it. Yet this government is failing to help people who want work to find it. A welfare system worthy of the name should help people up, not hold them down. And we'll judge this government by its record, and unemployment, as I've said, is increasing as sickness claims are going up. Helping people is why, when we were in government, my honourable friend for Chingford and Woodford Green, who was in the debate earlier, introduced universal credit to simplify welfare, reward work and halved unemployment between 2010 and the pandemic. We were making real progress, and of course the pandemic made a real challenge for us, and we saw a rise in those claims, particularly for mental health. The Shadow Chancellor, whose name's been taken in vain, actually put in place a number of reforms which were going to drive down the claims that were coming through. He put in place universal support to help people. He put in place Working Well, which is a great scheme that I've seen making effects in Norfolk. But the big point is welfare spending on health and disability benefits is set to hit £100 billion by the end of this Parliament, a point made by the honourable gentleman opposite. That's twice what we spend on defence. And yet what do we see? A government with no serious intent of bringing that total down. Indeed, the PIP review that's been announced, it's not going to report for ages, specifically excludes savings from its terms of reference. And now, despite the increasing taxes, the government's apparently going to lift the two-child policy, which my honourable member has already made a good argument as to why that shouldn't happen, so I won't repeat it. And it poses a question why, despite in this debate critiquing the last government for apparently spending too much on welfare, do they not have a plan to do anything? They could look at the plan that the Shadow Secretary of State has set out that would deliver £23 billion across the board. And in doing that, we should be guided, I would argue, by conservative principles. Living within our means, protecting the most vulnerable, making sure work always pays, and those who can work do. We have a duty to ensure the system is fair and sustainable. And from the moment honourable members opposite blocked their own reforms, we've seen a government with no ideas, a Chancellor who's clear that spending restraint does not form any part of her plans. Taxes are going up, welfare spending is going up. There is an alternative. Back our motion and build a welfare system that truly works for Britain.
Hear, hear. Well,